Finding the right treatment for cancer, it can be so difficult because there are so many options out there. But one very unique treatment center here in the Valley says it's giving patients new hope. This is Dr. John Kressel of Phoenix Cyberknife with all of the details. So after you hear that word, you have cancer.
Yeah.
It's frightening, it's terrifying. What is Cyberknife and why don't more people know about it?
Cyberknife is a form of radiation therapy that's unique. It's called stereotactic radiosurgery, and basically it's just a higher precision, more accurate form of radiation therapy. It's different in the sense that it's the only type of radiation therapy where the radiation beam actually will move with the patient to make sure that there's no errors in treatment.
Yeah, and not a lot of people know about this because it's not, radiation or chemo, which is the two treatment options that most people hear.
Yeah, it's a form of radiation, but you're right. It's something that's been, becoming more and more available over the last 5 to 10 years. There's not a lot of them, and the reason for that is it takes very specialized training, very specialized equipment, very specialized personnel. So it's not something that is available on every street corner.
Right.
But there are now over 500 available in the world.
Perfect. And how does it work? So someone comes in when they have decided that Cyberknife is the right one choice for them. How does the treatment work? How quickly is the treatment?
It's an outpatient, so there's no needles, there's no bleeding, there's nothing invasive. It's done usually in 1 to 5 treatments, one treatment per day. So the treatment's all done within a week or less.
Wow.
And patients, typically like this morning, we had a gentleman treated that after treatment got up and went golfing. So there's not a lot of downtime.
And when you think about that, a week, because a lot of people are told they're going to be doing this for months if they do alternative types of treatments. You're talking about less than a week, and each treatment is less than an hour.
Yeah, sometimes a little bit more than an hour, but yeah, it's still very short, and it's a week or less. And we're lucky to have a patient join us today whose only other option was to be treated for over 9 weeks with radiation therapy with kind of the standard treatment. So
yeah, and Phoenix Cyberknife, you're not only unique, of course, here in Phoenix, but the treatment center is really setting the bar across the country. Why is that?
Well, it's unique in that we have 2 different treatment devices that are able to give radiosurgery treatments to patients. And it's the only one in the country that have them side by side, so we don't have to cut corners. It's whatever the patient is best for the patient, we can provide with the treatments we have available.
Can Phoenix Cyberknife address all cancers?
Yes, we every type of cancer we've been able to treat from head to toe. It's not always appropriate for every patient, but every type of cancer we have treated.
And you will let that person know if it's not the right choice for them.
That's the biggest message, is you should know all of your options
Right.
before you decide. And in this case, find out what might be best for you.
And a lot of those decisions, of course, are based on finances and being able to afford the type of treatment. Do you take insurance?
Yeah, Cyberknife and radiosurgery is covered by Medicare and insurance providers, so it's a very common and accepted form of treatment.
Yeah, and when you're talking about, of course, once you decide I'm going to get this type of treatment and you can pay for it and do all those wonderful things, it's the next step is understanding that I have to be an advocate for myself and know all of the options. You're going to meet a patient in a moment whose wife said, we're going to get some second opinions, right? We're going to get some second opinions. And they should come in for that consultation, even if it's just to tell them yes or no, you're not the best candidate.
True, and like I said, not every physician even knows about it because it is rather new. Not everybody's been trained or really understands it, so sometimes their own physicians may not even be able to provide them the best information.
Right, and we're going to hear from that patient coming up, so you do want to stick around for that. If you have any questions for Phoenix Cyberknife and Radiation Oncology Center, you can email them info@pcroc.com. They're located at 4611 East Shea Boulevard in Phoenix. Give them a call today, 602-441-3845, or visit their website, phoenixcyberknifecenter.com.